me switch gears a little bit because folks may recognize you more from your role in The Toy. Tell folks what it was like to be in that film.
Listen, the whole process was one of great length. I mean, it was a 3-month process of going to a cattle call, which means they have 400 or 500 kids there, and then you just keep going back to call back after call back, and the number is dwindling down. And then I screen tested in New York. Basically, the director was on the phone with me and told me what he wanted to do. This is pre-technology. There were no computers. There were no internet, none of that kind of stuff, no Skyping, I did that, and then they brought me out to California for my screen test. And, I'm sitting there with Richard Donner, the director of Superman and The Omen. And it was like, oh, my goodness. And go through that process, and then that takes a couple of weeks. After the holidays, they called me up and told me I got the film. And here I am. I'm going to be in a movie with Richard Pryor, who I knew who he was. I was a movie buff, so I knew Stir Crazy and, Richard Pryor Live on the Sunset Strip, and I knew, Bingo Long and all the other things that he had done that I love. And that was just an amazing, amazing thing to be with him. And then, of course, to top it off, I get to spend 4 months with Jackie Gleason, who I was a honeymooners and Smokey and the Bandit junkie. So they were kind, they were nice, they were overly helpful to me in the development of my skills, not only as an actor, but comedic timing, helping me, showing me things, talking to me off the set. I talked to Richard Pryor pretty much 6 days a week off the set. Mr. Gleason, he was always known for not wanting to work with kids or animals because they would steal from him, and there was always kind of like this underlining battle that took place. And me being a movie buff and a movie junkie and just loving his work, and I did impressions of him. And he thought it was hysterical that this kid that was 4'6", who weighed 54 pounds, was doing Sheriff Buford T. Justice. So,
that's a great way to break the ice, right?
Great way to break the ice. He really was nice, kind, shared a lot of memories, a lot of stories with me. I actually have one story. I don't know how much time we have, but
go ahead.